excited for this video. I've been waiting to do this for the longest time for multiple reasons. A lot of you guys probably know this, but I've been streaming for the better half of the last 2 years. And through the entire ride, I've had this bad boy as my microphone. Not exactly just this one. I've gone through about 3 different blue Yeti mics. I think I'm a pretty practical person. If it isn't broke, I usually don't fix it. And there's never been anything particularly wrong with my blue Yeti, so I've never replaced it. But I definitely know that my blue Yeti probably isn't the best microphone that's out there. For its price point, can I do better? According to Elgato, the answer to that question is yes. Inside of this box right here, I have the Elgato Wave 3. I missed the first initial drop of this microphone because I was on vacation at the time when it came out. Everyone bought them so quickly, and I cannot explain to you how mad I was at myself for not getting this. People have said a lot of really good things about this microphone, comparing it to the likes of the Shure SM7B with a GoXLR interface. If I can get that kind of quality for the price point of this thing, it's going to blow me away, and I'm sure that a lot of you guys would really like to have this as well. Not only is the microphone inside of here, but I believe I got a shock mount and a pop filter as well. This is not a sponsored video. I paid for this all by myself. I'm going to give you guys an honest, unbiased review of this right out of the box. We're going to hook it up. This probably will be my new main microphone if I like it well enough. I want to say really quickly though, before we get going, that we are really close to 50,000 subscribers, and if you guys enjoy the content you see today, you want to join the family, feel free to subscribe. It's free to do. I only mention it because you guys are so forgetful. Now it is time for your favorite game. Guess the item I'm about to open the box with. I'm going to list 3 items off. You guys comment down below what you think I'm going to open the box with. Will this box be opened with A, my hands, B, a mahogany teakwood candle, my favorite candle scent by the way, or C, this thing that I don't know the name of but it blows a lot of air? Put your votes in the comment section down below. You have 5 seconds. Ready, set, go. Am I gonna do this for every video? If you guess my bare hands, you're correct. I don't need anything but these bad boys to get into this box. Okay, that didn't work. This is really well taped. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Sometimes you just gotta do things like a man, strong man, that can totally just open boxes. There we go. Yeah, I know you're probably wondering. The answer is yes. I had been working out. All right, so here we have it, everybody. A destroyed box and 3 items from Elgato. So first up out the box, what everybody's probably waiting for, the Elgato Wave 3. If you guys wanna pick this up, I suggest being very prepared because they sell out very quickly when they do get restocked. And additionally to that, I decided to get the shock mount so I can put it on the same mount I have here with my Yeti, and something I haven't had before, a pop filter, which helps out with all those P's. The that annoying shot. Stop. This has like a new factory smell to it. I love the smell of a fresh factory in the morning. All right, so here it is, the Elgato Wave 3. It has a couple more features that the Wave 1 doesn't have. If I'm not mistaken, when they are in stock, this is about $30 more expensive than the Wave 1. This one does have a max sample rate of 96 kilohertz, I believe, with the Wave 1 having like 48, if I remember correctly. They both look pretty similar, this one having a couple extra things on the front of it design-wise. There's a simple USB port on the back with a headphone jack as well. It comes with this little circular stand that you can put on your desk, but again, I'm going to be mounting this onto my boom arm, and then the cable for it should be in here. Yeah, this is just the USB connection cable. So super simple. It seems to be pretty plug and play. So this is the mount it's going to go on the boom arm with. So I'll just connect it like that and put it there, and we have amazing sound. Audio technician stuff 101. In the last box, we have the pop filter, which should just snap onto the front of it. Seems like putting this on is pretty straightforward. You take the little hooks, put them under the screws of the Wave 3, and it should look a little something like that. So now that we have this out of the box, it's time to swap it out with my Yeti, see how it sounds, give you guys like a first impression. We're gonna take a look at the software that the Wave 3 comes with. So let's switch it out, see how it sounds. The new mic will be right here in 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. Got it all set up now. It is in place. Everything you guys are now hearing is coming directly from this new microphone. I've already run a couple of tests just to hear it back and make sure that the levels are pretty good for the video, and I like how it sounds a lot right off the get-go. Currently, I have the knob dialed all the way up to about 45% volume, which is about 3 of the dots lit up, and I think this is pretty solid for how loud I typically am. Now, there's a couple of things to look at with this microphone in terms of setting it up. I've always been used to a very plug-and-play method of using a microphone, but there seems to be a lot more customability that comes with the Elgato Wave. When you get everything plugged in, you need to download the Elgato Wave Link software, and this is what it looks like. So the Wave Link software is very fascinating for a lot of reasons. This is basically the hub for all of the inputs that are coming through your PC. Each of these different channels can control a different sound output. I believe you can add up to 9 audio inputs as well. So having the ability to have 9 audio inputs with 6 to start is really big, because from the research I've done, even using a GoXLR GoXLR, you're limited to 4. And not only is it really cool that we have multiple inputs for different audio sources, but on these link faders, we have sub mixes. Basically what that means is we have 2 different channels where the audio is going to. One channel for my headphones where I'm gonna be hearing everything, and one channel out to my live stream. I think we've all been there as streamers before where you're in a Discord call with your friends and they are way too loud in your headphones, but they are not nearly as loud as they should be for your stream. Everybody's complaining about them being too quiet while you can't stand their annoying, insistent, loud voices. So you're in this really awkward dilemma where you have to sacrifice one or the other. Are you willing to take extra blaring loud sound for your stream to have proper audio levels, or is the stream gonna have to deal with barely hearing them so you can keep your sanity? That's where these sub mixes come in handy. As you can see here, we have 2 different faders to adjust the volume of what's going to your headphones and what's going to your stream. So for instance, if we had our voice chat over here set up to our Discord and your friends are just a little too loud in your ears, you could turn their volume down in the headphones just like that. Does not affect your stream volume whatsoever, but also gives you the comfortability of not having your ears bleed. One more cool thing about these faders is that you can lock them to move at the same pace. So for instance, I can have them unlocked, put my headphones way down here, have my stream about here, lock them again, and then when I move them, they move simultaneously. If you're like me and this is your first time looking at a software like this for your microphone, it might be a little daunting and confusing at first because you have so many options in front of you, but pretty much a direct guide for getting all your sounds sent to the right channels. By hitting this little icon at the top right, you'll be brought to your app volume and device preferences, and this is where you can kind of send things to the individual channels. So for instance, here on my Discord, I have it sent to the Wavelink voice chat. So every time I get into Discord, you'll be able to see the levels here, and that audio would then be brought over to my OBS for the whole entire world to hear. Same thing goes for pretty much any application. If you're listening to Spotify, you can link that over to your Elgato Link Music, and then you can have a link for your web browser source as well. So every time I play music or watch a video on YouTube, I can adjust how loud it is in my ears as well as the volume for my stream. Obviously, when you have a GoXLR, you have a physical panel to adjust the sliders. This one is digital, but however, if you do have a Stream Deck, you can have like a makeshift slider of your own, but with buttons. Elgato has integrated the Wavelink with the Stream Deck, so I have direct mute options for certain channels over here. I can hook this directly into my Elgato Stream Deck, hit the singular button, then everything will be muted for that channel. One really cool thing in particular is, you know how I was just talking about those scenarios where your friends are super loud in your ears and you're trying to focus on your stream and you want to kind of quiet them at a moment's notice? It would be kind of a hassle to open up the software, lower them, and then go back to what you're doing. You can actually set up individual volume profiles within the Stream Deck. I can set both of these to the voice chat setting, and if you look down below, I have an option to change the volume from my Stream Deck. So say for instance, you're playing with your friends, you really need to focus on what they're saying, you need to hear them, so you have the volume all the way up, but then sometimes you die in the game and they are still alive, they're still talking, making comms to each other, but you're dead, so you need to focus on your stream. So you can have this other setting with the volume way down low. And if you see here, now that I've set those 2 up within my Stream Deck, if I go back over to my Wavelink, if I just hit the 2 different buttons, you can see how the volume changes. So you have like this makeshift control panel directly from your Stream Deck. It's a super cool feature that Elgato has incorporated, something I think is going to be very helpful for a lot of streamers, especially for people that are on a budget as well. If you spend a little time playing with it, you can really get your settings exactly the way you want it. I'm still going to be playing with it a little bit, but within my actual OBS here, I put in 2 different sources for my microphone. When integrating the microphone and the software together, I kind of wanted to separate them. So I have one input here for just the Elgato Wave 3, and then I have one input capture for the software as well. This is basically where we'll be controlling everything with the voice chat and music. It'll be capturing it all through the Wave stream capture. Hopefully that makes sense. I think it does. Overall, it's really cool. I'm going to be playing a lot with it. Again, this is my first time having like all this different software with this. So to end the video off, we're going to do a couple of side-by-side comparisons. I'm going to scream, I'm going to talk normally, I'm going to do some ASMR, and you guys can decide if you can really notice a difference for yourself. I won't actually hear what it's like until I edit the video. I just kind of wanted to unbox it today, do a brief general overview of everything, give you a quick little comparison between the Yeti mic and the Wave 3. So next up, let's get to our audio test, and let's see if there's any dramatic difference. Test 1, 2, 3. This is an audio test of the Blue Yeti microphone that I've had for the last 3 years. Test 1, 2, 3. This is a test of the Elgato Wave 3 that I just got today. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Yo! Yo! Woo! Woo! Ba, 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 ba. This is an ASMR test. Does this make you feel weird? I feel weird doing it. Don't worry. sorry. This is also an ASMR test, and it's still really weird. How does it sound down here? How does this handstand sound? Okay, that wraps up the test. Let me know what you guys like better between the two. I'm gonna be doing more videos in the future comparing the Yeti to the Yeti X with the Elgato Wave 1 and Wave 3, maybe the 18-20-20, maybe even some XLR microphones. So I wanna give you guys some insight and some overview to some of these newer products. I think it's super cool that for this price point, it comes with all of the software, has great quality, looks sleek, has a nice design to it. And overall, I think it definitely is worth the price right off the bat. I'll keep using it for a little while, and if you guys ever want to see me using it live, see what it sounds like in a live setting, you can stop by my Twitch stream where I'm live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I will be using this microphone. You can come see it for yourself. So yeah, I like it a lot. I'm glad to have it all set up. Cheers to the next 3 years for you and I. We will be together for a long time. It's been a fun ride with this microphone, but you know, all good things gotta come to an end. So yeah, I'll keep running some tests. I'll let you guys know what to think, but thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the unboxing and a brief overview of this microphone. And if you did and you don't mind doing so, make sure you go ahead and drop a sub-like-ment. That's a subscribe, a like, and a comment, and I will see you in the next video.